Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, December 11th, and I woke up feeling quite well. And then I heard this dude out here just going off, and I realized he's probably been ready to come out for a while. Oh, Ron left the bungee cord on. Hey, Floyd, what's the ruckus? All right, and this is why we do not leave the bungee cord on, because it keeps tension. Oh, there we go. All right. But it's like an automatic door then. Who's ready to come out? Who's ready to come out? Hey, Floyd. Oh, you guys know you had rice out here. Huh? Well, really? Seriously? Can't you just leave Charlotte alone for 5 minutes? So it is the eve of the eve. I guess that would be what it is, before my surgery. And I did my hair yesterday. Kind of covered up the gray a little bit. You know, just all those little things to make myself feel better. I think today is just going to be a little compilation of activities that I do on a Sunday. And I am going to babysit tonight for Samantha because she and Chet have their Christmas party. So I'll pick you guys up in a little bit. On a typical Sunday, if I feel good, I make breakfast and then I usually start dinner so that I don't have to worry about it later in the day. Oh, I have some sausage in the pan and I'm cutting up a whole onion. I'm going to toss that in with it. And I don't know if this is going to be for breakfast or dinner or what yet, but it seemed like a good place to start. I was kind of thinking maybe doing biscuits and gravy for dinner because I'm not going to be here since I'll be babysitting, and that's an easy thing to have done and set aside. But we'll just play it by ear. It's just kind of rough chopped. Put it in the pan. I actually kind of pre-planned this by pulling it out last night. Okay, and just kind of get it ready to start browning. And I'm just gonna leave it like that and go have my morning tea wherever that's at. Go start with my cup of tea, go through my email, and I'll come back and check on this in a bit. All right, here's another thing that I'm doing on this lovely Sunday morning. I'm sitting at my desk, and that sound that you hear in the background is the fan from my PC. I am using a 12-year-old gaming computer that we built for Saoirse, and he has since then bought himself a new computer. So I've taken over his old PC, and one of the fans is going out, and it has like low memory, and it's just really slow. But I'm going to flip the camera around and show you the process that I go through every time I am making a video for you guys. All right, I'm going to try it one more time and see what it does. That computer is so loud. See, something went wrong. Your files might not have imported. If I do too many, it will not work. And I've done the try again and it does not work at all. So I've got to close out, unplug, wait a few minutes, and then do it again. So if anyone has a suggestion on what I can do with that, that would be awesome, because making videos has really gotten difficult as time goes on, because I get to this editing process and it just is not user friendly for me. And I really do not understand this stuff. After 5 years of playing around with making videos, you would think that I would have figured it out by now, but I've tried 3 different styles of cameras, 2 different styles of phones, 2 different editing programs, obviously on the phone, and then multiple editing programs on the computer. And I'm currently using Corel Video Studio 2020, and it is glitchy as heck as well. So that might not be helping things, but getting content from camera or phone to the computer has always been an issue. And so it's got to be the PC, but that's what I have. I don't have any other options. I can't afford to go and buy a new computer or device to work on, and I really want to continue to make content. It's about 11:30, but because I still have to edit and get ready to go babysit tonight, and I have some other things that I need to do, I am finishing up the gravy right now. So what I have is my blender out of the cooked sausage with the onions, and I'm just going to put about 2/3 of the mixture into the blender. That's probably good, because we like there to be a little bit of texture to it. So I have about 1/3 of it or so left, and I'm going to leave that in the pan because this is where it's all getting poured back to heat up. Pull that out because I have stupid cupboards where things don't fit underneath. Blender top. All right, now I have some milk. I'm going to start with about 2/3 or so of a cup. And 1/2 of a cup of flour. We like ours peppered. Throw some pepper in. A little bit of salt. Garlic salt. And then I just start blending it. And I'll add in more milk and more flour as needed. So we're at about 1.5 cups of milk now. Perfect. We like it a little on the thick side. Now back into the pan that we left the sausage in, and I just pour that mixture into it. And then I start heating it up. It's getting nice and thick. Now I'm turning the heat off, lid, and move it to the back of the stove. We'll make biscuits here in just a little bit. I went to my local Walmart to get some of the tube biscuits, and this is the only style that they had. I am really not happy about the new setup at Walmart. It is an absolute pain in the rear end. I'm going to show my really generic way to make scrambled eggs on the skillet with just cracking eggs onto it. And this is one of my favorite tools, pans to use for cooking. I use it really, honestly, 4 or 5 times a week minimum.
Hey, babe.
Hello.
Are you filming?
I am.
I would like some.
Always.
Well, I am scrambling some eggs to go with the biscuits and gravy.
You're scrambling those?
I am. I'm going to show how it scrambles in just a second.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine, Libby. All right. It's starting to bubble. We've got the first batch of biscuits in there for you guys. And the gravy is done.
All right. I'm going to get this sawdust off me.
Okay, and I'll fry you some eggs, Ron. I figured that. Do you want a fried egg or scrambled?
Well, don't mind me. Eggs.
Okay. All right. Now we're ready to scramble them. Once they start to stick a little bit to the skillet, they don't go all over the place. They stay pretty much where the heat is. And you know, the trick to scrambled eggs is they continue to cook even after you've turned off the heat or you take them off the heat, because it's dense and it's holding all that heat in. So you get them to just where they almost are done, but maybe there's a little bit of runny white, and then you turn off the heat and it leaves them light and fluffy and perfect. Hey, Liberty. Food. Scrambled eggs, biscuits, and gravy. Looking pretty good. And with the fried egg for Saoirse. They're all deciding who wants to. So scrambled, fried, it keeps going back and forth. Now Libby thinks that she wants the scrambled or the fried. Oh, you're good to go. You're good. You can, yeah, you can take it. You are so very welcome. Thank you all for joining me today as I show just what a typical Sunday looks like for me here on our little urban homestead. I'm so glad that I'm feeling well enough to have gotten up and done my regular activities and to be able to share with you guys how I make homemade sausage gravy. As always, be safe, have a great Sunday, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye for now.